I would rather dance in front of y'all than talk. Just let that be known. Nothing prepares you for as scared as you are when you step up here. This is very comparable to having a baby or getting your first job as a teacher, and walking into the classroom. This is much scarier than I thought. And I think that's because I'm giving myself to God, and that's scary. I prepared something, if I could see it, because I knew if I talked I would blabber, and I didn't want to do that to y'all. So, I'm Jessica Yates. I grew up in a home that claimed a belief in God but did not act as Christians. This always put a sour taste in my mouth when it came to religion. And the older I grew, the more curious I became about the one often praised about, God. As I grew, my life circumstances grew more grim, and I lost both of my parents by the age of 13. I'm not really good at talking about that. Because of this, I was angry at God and I was angry at the world. Growing up the way I did not have positive role models or people to show me what love really is. I longed for love so badly that I ended up getting pregnant at the age of 17. It was then that God showed me what it was like to love someone else unconditionally. Without my son and God, I think I would have ended up in jail for fighting. I had a lot of anger, or addicted to drugs. Throughout my time as a mother, I've had many successes and failures. I've loved my son so deeply that it made me aware of what I was put on earth to do, become a teacher. It was at Moral Heights, my first teaching job, that I met Pastor John. The first time I ever met Pastor John, there was something in his prayer, there was something in the way he spoke of God that left me knowing I needed more. After the first time I met him, I knew if I ever moved to Jeff, I would attend Soma. It was listening to my heart and what I believed to be God leading the path of where I should be. In November, I made a complete lifestyle change. I knew that I was in a toxic relationship, and I woke up one day and realized that I had to get out of it. I packed our bags and was out in less than 48 hours. How everything worked out so flawlessly is purely a blessing from God. We were able to find an apartment and take our dog, which anyone that knows me, Macaroni's my girl. That's my dog's name. I named her, not my children. Normal. And then it ended up being blessed with random spurts of money that helped us to survive. Within the first month of moving to Jeff, we attended a church at Soma and have been there ever since. As I found myself at church and in Bible studies, I have been thirsting for more knowledge of God and of the gospel. I've always known God was there, always curious, but never really listened. I'm pretty good at not listening. But I am done fighting, and I know what is right. I am a believer in God, and I know He is my Savior. I want to be more like my Father, a soul tattoo I will never forget.